Hi everybody out there. Hope you're all staying metal and everything's going well in all your lives. Um, just a short ramble that was inspired by the warm weather we're having here currently in the UK and England, where I live, obviously. And it reminded me of fishing a small farm pond when I was younger and being a lunatic when I was a young angler and going out like the proverbial mad dogs and Englishmen into the noonday and beyond sun, thinking I could take 30-degree heat when I was a kid, and I could because I was so fascinated by the pond, the fish, and the whole place. So, yeah, and I went through dog days of summers when I was a kid fishing that place, just like that, nothing moving, nothing at all, just me sitting there staring at a float and willing it to go under in scorching, scorching heat. But occasionally, luck would favour me. I remember one scalding hot afternoon when they were mowing and reaping the wheat from the field next door, and nothing was moving. It's a complete blue sky, sun beating down, and suddenly a random couple of gusts of wind got up, and a load of the hay that had been cut blew into the pond directly from the field next door. And that kind of wrecked my fishing, or so I thought. I'm like cursing, going, you bloody farmers, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just like sulking like such. And suddenly, about 30 feet out in the pond, I see a pair of lips come up and go, and I go, what the heck is that? And I think, no, I imagined it. About 30 seconds later, the same thing happened again. This time I saw it, and it was a gorgeous tench for this pond. It's a little farm pond. So, using my noggin, I rigged up a separate rod to my float rod, which was shorter, had about £6 line maxima on the reel, and I threaded my biggest hook onto a size 8 hook, and then I got what remained of my bread in the baking sun, which was basically toast, and the crusts, and I impaled it on the hook. Luckily for me, that aided the whole procedure because I came back, swung the rod out, and it just went fizzing just lovely out 30 feet where this tench had come to the surface. And I'm looking at it and I'm watching the bread on the top like this, going, it won't happen. It never happens to me. It won't happen. And suddenly I just saw a pair of lips come up and went snaffle the piece of bread, and then the line pulled itself tight and my rod went rumph straight over. This tench didn't like it had been hooked and dived straight for the bottom of the pond. And I'm glad I had £6 line on because there was a lot of weed and lily pad beds around there and some serious, serious snaggage. And it thudded away in the way that big tench do, and just kept ripping the line every time I thought I got an angle on it. It was like back, 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 and then suddenly it turned and rip the line, rip the line, rip the line. That power that the tench can generate with its muscular frame and that paddle tail, you know. But fortunately, having that £6 line on meant I won the day in about 2 minutes, and I landed my first proper big fish, which was a big tench, which was £5, but for me was a big tench when I was 12 years old in the summer of 1986. Another World Cup football summer, incidentally, that we'll never forget as Englishmen, will we? Anyway, just a ramble. Stay safe, stay metal, and I'll see you soon. Take care, y'all.